Hello, thanks for joining me for another beer review then. Today we've got a beer from a brewery that I've been really wanting to try for probably since last August when I first heard about them and saw them at London Craft Beer Festival. Didn't actually get round to trying them then. But anyway, this is from the Braybrooke Beer Company. So these guys specialise in lagers. So this is a Kellerbier, or a Kellerbier, so Zwickelbier. So traditional kind of German type style beer. I'll give you a bit of information about the style of this beer because I was curious myself. So we'll put that down. So it's a young, fresh Helles. So while still being malty, full attenuated Pils malt showcase, the hop character, aroma, flavour and bitterness is more pronounced, and the beer is cloudy, often with some level of diacetyl. That word straight away I was like, what's that? And also possibly has some green apple and or other yeast derived notes. As with the traditional Helles, the Keller version is still a beer intended to be drunk by the litre. So overall should remain a light, refreshing, easy drinking golden lager. So that's what the style is all about. So yeah, so what have I got here? What's the size of the can? It's a 500ml can then, 4.8% ABV. These guys are out of Market Borough, Leicestershire. They're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Braybrooke Beer Co is the website. So let's crack it open then. I purchased this today at the Little Swift in Margate. Actually went over there today for the first time since probably February of 2020. Is there any information about any kind of yeah, best before the 15th of January of 2021, batch number 265. Ingredients: water, barley malt, hops, yeast. So barley is the allergens on this one. Vegan friendly, unfiltered, unpasteurised, store upright and cool. Right, let's crack it open then. This could go everywhere. I did actually drop it about an hour ago, but I didn't drop it very well, so we're all good there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. I've heard some really good things. So I've never seen these guys in cans as well. You go onto their website, I think it was all, mind you that was a few months ago the last time I looked. They're all in bottles, so yeah, do check them out after the review. All the information will be down below in the commercial description as normal. You know, all everything about the beer. There's no IBUs listed, but the ABV and everything else, it's all down there below. So beer in a glass. I've gone for this. There's still loads of bubbles there. I need to work out a formula to actually, because I think I clean my glasses really well, but for some reason it's not the case until I get the bubbles off with smacking it on the table. But as it says in the description of the beer, or the style of beer, it's slightly hazy. So yeah, looking pretty good there. Didn't really pour much of a head at this stage, but yeah, it's very kind of orangey almost. Interesting one. So what was he saying? Apple is not intended. Something about hate. Yeah, the beer is cloudy, often with a level of diacetyl. So we'll get the aroma on that then. So we'll see what we get. Not getting any diacetyl for me. There's no kind of buttery notes, or definitely get that kind of apple corey, pippy type thing. It smells nice though. It smells really good. It reminds me of just one of them typical well brewed German lagers, to be honest. So let's tuck in with this one then. So cheers. It's perhaps not quite crisp and cold enough. It's cool, but it's not crisp. But it's very nice though. It's very nice. I get more of a kind of green apple element to the beer. Easy drinking. It is refreshing, but it's just not crisp. It's not that temperature. But I'd imagine, I mean, with another hour in the fridge, I should have put it straight in the freezer when I come in. But this is lovely, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, they're saying it's brewed. Let me have a look. The actual commercial description to this beer is: this is a beer which started it all. Braybrooke Keller Lager is our version of a Franconian Kellerbier, an unfiltered and unpasteurised beer that keeps all of the best flavour while delivering the ultimate lager refreshment. Again, that gets to the temperature of the beer. It's a proper lager, which means bottom fermentation, cold storing, then matured over a number of weeks before release. Full flavour thanks to our Franconian malt and hops. This is a lager that is meant to be. Lager as it's meant to be. Get it right. It reminds me a lot of some of the well brewed traditional, very well named German breweries. It's on that level. It's super easy drinking, but it's definitely got more of a body to it than perhaps others. I mean, I've not had too many Keller beers, so really enjoyable though. I'm really enjoying this. Just about getting it in there. He does that to perfection and then spills it everywhere. Yeah. Wow, these guys. If you like your lagers, I mean, it's my first one I've had from these guys, and I wanted to get the whole range, but this is a great start for me for the actual trying out of their beers. So wonderful. Yeah, I'm digging that. I'm digging that a lot. It's a really good one. Let's go to any more flavours before I go and give it a rating, because I didn't really touch upon that. It was more about the whole kind of style and commercial description and the brewery. So instantly, first off, you definitely get that kind of green apple note. Very apple corey, hedgerow fruit-esque, maybe a little bit of darker fruit tones in there. Slightly sweet, but generally a very well kind of balanced beer. Smooth body, easy drinking, no hint of the ABV, 4.8. Yeah, 4.8. A nice 500ml can. I can't remember how much I paid for this, because it was just like, oh, I'll get this, this and this. Just paid it and that was it. But I'm really chuffed that we can actually they got this beer from this brewery down into East Kent, which is a bit of a result. So one more taste then. There's not really much else to add. It's definitely got that kind of lager type Helles quality to it. A little bit of kind of lemon there lurking in the background. But yeah, very kind of, there's definitely more of a green apple kind of element to the beer, but very nice though. Very, it's refreshing, but I think it could be more refreshing, but that's just a temperature thing, and the way I've stored it. So I wanted to crack it open straight away. So it's a warm day as well. So, but yeah, In terms of a rating for me on this then, I'm going to give this beer a 7.5 out of 10, so it's a 3.75 on the Untapped scale. Over to Untapped, what do they have to say about this one then? 1,974 total check-ins of this beer then, 82 in the last 30 days, 1,642 total ratings. It's quite a lot, isn't it? Coming in at 3.58, so just over a 7 out of 10, which, I mean, I don't know the style, what's the highest rated beer of this style on Untapped. I've gone into it and stuff, but for me, yeah, really nice, and I'm really getting into my lagers this year, and I think my taste buds are really craving kind of different stuff more and more all the time. So yeah, look at that, really nice looking beer in the glass. So yeah, if you've not heard about this brewery before, the Braybrooke Beer Co, yeah, and you like your lagers in the UK, this is definitely a brewery to look out for. It's my first one from these guys, and yeah, for me this is pretty damn good. So there's a few breweries out there now just doing like lager centric beers, and I'm getting a little bit into them, to be honest with you. So I never thought I'd say that, but perhaps it's my age, perhaps it's my taste buds changing. I just want more flavours, and perhaps it's the heat. All plays into a part, I guess. But yeah, let me know down below if you've had this one before from these guys, or any other beers that they do. Recommendations are always really kind of very well received for me. So I always kind of put them on a list that people recommend. So in the future, I can go out and try and get these beers. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you fancy it. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.